Hello student, good morning. I am Dr. Ajay Kumar Sinha, Professor of Chemistry. Today I will continue from the last class. Last class I was discussing numerical problems asked in medical and engineering competitive examination. And questions are based on chemical thermodynamics. Under that, I am discussing questions based on bond energy. Now I will continue. Question I am reading now. Keep pen and paper with you so that you can solve it easily. And whatever I will give hint and solution of the problem, you can note down. Now I am reading the question. The bond energy of an OH bond is 109 kilocalorie per mole when a mole of water is formed. First option 210 kilocalorie is released. Second 109 kilocalorie is released. Third 218 kilocalorie is absorbed. And fourth 109 kilocalorie is absorbed. Again I am repeating the question. The bound energy of an OH bond is 109 kilocalorie per mole. When a mole of water is formed, a mole means 1 mole. When a mole of water is formed, first option 218 kilocalorie is released. Second 109 kilocalorie is released. Third 218 kilocalorie is absorbed. Fourth 109 kilocalorie is absorbed. This question will take hardly 15 second time, and question was asked in medical examination CBSE PMT. Now you think, after that I will tell correct answer and its solution. How will you solve? Just to think. Its correct answer is 218 kilocalorie. 218 kilocalorie is released. First option is correct answer. Question was the bond energy of an OH bond. OH bond is 109 kilocalorie per mole. When a mole of water is formed, then 4 options were given. First 218 kilocalorie is released. Second 109 kilocalorie is released. Third 218 kilocalorie is absorbed. And fourth 109 kilocalorie is absorbed. But its correct answer is first option 218 kilocalorie is released. How? Now I am telling you. Listen carefully. Keep pen and paper with you. Okay. Now I am giving you a hint or a solution, you can tell. Here just energy absorbed. Energy absorbed is the dissociation of 1 mole H2O. That is 2 into 109. That is the 218 kilocalorie. Energy absorbed in the dissociation of 1 mole H2O. 1 mole H2O. That is equal to 2 into 109 means 218 kilocalorie. This will be the energy released when 1 mole of H2O is formed. Correct? What is absorbed, that will be released. Very simple way. What is absorbed during the formation, that energy will be released. Correct? This will be the energy released when 1 mole of H2O is formed. Okay, means for 1 mole of H2O, energy absorbed in the dissociation of 1 mole of H2O is equal to 2 into 109. That is a 218 kilocalorie. This will be the energy released. This will be the energy released when 1 mole of H2O is formed. Correct? Hence correct answer is this first option, 218 kilocalorie is released. Very simple way. Question it is given bond energy of an OH bond. Bond energy is 109 kilocalorie. 109 kilocalorie. Then in H2O, how many bonds are there? Then OH, 2 bonds are there. H2O, OH. And so for 1 OH, 109 kilocalorie. Then for 2 OH, 2 into 109 kilocalorie. Means 218, 109 into 2, 218 kilocalorie. That amount is absorbed. Hence, same amount will be released. Same amount will be released. Hence, option A is correct. Next question I am telling you. Energy required to dissociate 4 grams of gaseous hydrogen into free gaseous atoms is 208 kilocalorie at 25 degrees centigrade. The bond energy of HH bond will be, first option, 104 kilocalorie, second, 10.4 kilocalorie, third, 1040 kilocalorie, fourth, 104 kilocalorie, means 104 kilocalorie. Again I am repeating the question. Energy required to dissociate 4 grams of gaseous hydrogen into free gaseous atoms is 208 kilocalorie at 25 degrees centigrade. The bond energy of HH bond will be, first option, 104 kilocalorie, second, 10.4 kilocalorie, third, 1040 kilocalorie, fourth, 104 kilocalorie. This question was asked in medical CPMT, and this question will take hardly 10-second time to solve. Just to think, after that I will discuss its solution. Okay, answer and solution I will discuss. Okay, just to think. Its correct answer is 104 kilocalorie. 104 kilocalorie. First option. How? Now I am telling you. Listen carefully. Keep pen and paper with you. See, 4 gram H2 means how many mole? 4 gram H2 means how many moles? 2 moles. because 2 gram means 1 mole, H2, 1.008 into 2, roughly 1 you can tell. Then 2 gram means 1 mole, then 4 gram means 2 mole, correct? Then 4 gram of H2 is equal to 2 moles. Bond energy for 1 mole of H2, bond energy for 1 mole of H2, that is equal to 208 divided by 2. Very easy. 208 divided by 2. Correct? Because in one H2, only one bond is there, HH bond. But here 4 gram means 2 mole is there. Means 2 HH will be there. Correct? That's why this bond for 1 mole, bond energy for 1 mole of H2 will be how much? 208 divided by 2 means 104 kilocalorie. This is the correct answer. Here main thing is that 4 gram H2 means 2 mole, and bond energy for 1 mole of H2 is equal to what? You have to divide by 2. You have to divide by 2 because 208 value in question it is given 208 for 4 gram, means for 2 mole. Then for 1 mole, how much? 208 divided by 2 means 104 kilocalorie. This question was asked in CPMT medical. Next question I am telling you. Heat evolved in the reaction H2 plus Cl2. It is giving 2HCl, and delta H value is 182 kilojoule. Bond energy HH is equal to 430 kilojoule per mole. Cl bond, that is equal to 242 kilojoule per mole. The HCl bond energy, H and Cl bond, H and Cl, that energy you have to calculate. The HCl bond means H and Cl bond energy is, 4 option is given, 763 kilojoule per mole. Second, 427 kilojoule per mole. Third, 336 kilojoule per mole. Fourth, 154 kilojoule per mole. Again I am repeating the question. Heat evolved in the reaction H2 plus Cl2 2HCl. Reaction is given. Its value is, heat evolved is 182 kilojoule. 182 kilojoule for this reaction means H2 plus Cl2 is equal to 2HCl. And in this reaction, bond evolved is 182 kilojoule. And what is given? Bond energy HH, that is equal to 430 kilojoule per mole. And Cl bond, its value is given 242 kilojoule per mole. You have to calculate the HCl bond, H and bond between H and Cl. The HCl bond energy is, first option 763 kilojoule per mole, second 427 kilojoule per mole, third 336 kilojoule per mole, fourth 154 kilojoule per mole. This question you can solve within 15 seconds. Okay, just to think. After that I will tell correct answer and its solution. How will you solve? Okay. Its correct answer is 427 kilojoule per mole. 427 kilojoule per mole. How? Now I am telling you its a solution. Hint I will give you. Just to note down, keep pen and paper with you. Okay, now I am telling you its a solution. See, delta H reaction. What is the delta H of the reaction, heat of reaction? Then just H2 and Cl2 you add, then bond energy of H2 plus bond energy of Cl2, correct? That is for, this is for reactant, H2 plus Cl2, and the product is 2HCl. Product is 2HCl, correct? Then bond energy of H2 plus bond energy of O2. This is for reactant, minus bond energy of product. Then bond energy of product, HCl. What will be its value? Then now its value will be what? For H2 it is a minus 182. It is given. Minus 182. That is equal to 430 plus 242. Here delta H reaction. Question first to understand. Okay, then only you can solve it. Heat evolved in the reaction H2 plus Cl2. That value is given 182 kilojoule. That will be the minus because heat is evolved. And only value is given 182. No positive, no negative. Delta is not written. Only heat evolved is given 182 kilojoule. Then obviously it will be minus. Then for this reaction H2 plus Cl2 2HCl, heat delta H will be minus 182 kilojoule. Correct? Minus. Then this value is given. And bond energy of HH and bond energy of ClCl is given. HH is 430, ClCl is 242. And you have to calculate HCl bond. Okay. Then here that bond energy of H2 and bond energy of Cl2 you add, means reactant minus product. Then product is 2HCl. Then H2 value is given. Then heat of reaction, that is equal to minus 182. It is given. Heat of reaction is given. Actually, heat of reaction is equal to bond energy of H2 plus bond energy of Cl2, means reactant, minus 2 into bond energy of product, means HCl. Reactant minus product you have to write. That is equal to delta H reaction. Then delta H reaction is given minus 182. Then now 1 minus 182 is equal to bond energy of H2, means 430, plus bond energy of Cl2 242, minus 2 into bond energy of HCl. That you have to calculate. You don't know. Bond energy of HCl you have to calculate. Then now it is very easily. You can calculate. Minus 182 is equal to 430 plus 242 minus 2Be. 2 into bond energy of HCl. You have to calculate. Then by simplification, 2 plus 2Be plus 2Be HCl is equal to how much? 427. Okay, because 2Be HCl value will be how much? Just only minus 2B is there, you bring it to the left side, it will become 2 plus Be, and minus 180 you write, bring it right side, then it will become plus 182. Then now 3 value you have to add, 430 plus 242 plus 182. Then after the solution, this will be value for 2 mole of HCl, but you have to calculate for 1. Then you divide it by 2. Then 430 plus 242 plus 182 divided by 2, it will become 427. 427. Okay. And the correct answer is 427 kilojoule. 427 kilojoule. Option B is correct. Option B is correct. Now next question I am telling you. The bond energies of carbon-carbon single bond and carbon-carbon double bond, H single bond and CH linkage means bond are 4 values are given. For CC bond means carbon-carbon single bond energy, bond energy for 4 bonds are given. First C and C, carbon-carbon single bond, its value is 350. Carbon-carbon double bonds, its value is given 600. HH single bonds, its value is given 400. And CH linkage means bond, its value is given 410 kilojoule per mole respectively. You have to calculate the heat of hydrogenation of ethylene. Heat of hydrogenation of ethylene. You have to calculate. 4 values are given. The heat of hydrogenation of ethylene is first option minus 170 kilojoule per mole. Second, minus 260 kilojoule per mole. Third, minus 400 kilojoule per mole. Fourth, minus 450 kilojoule per mole. Again I am repeating the question. Bond energies of 4 different type of bonds are given. That is bond energies of CC, carbon-carbon single bond. Its value is 350. Carbon-carbon double bond, its value is 600. And HH single bond, its value is 400. And CH bond means linkage, its value is 410 kilojoule per mole respectively. The heat of hydrogenation of ethylene is first option minus 170 kilojoule per mole. Second, minus 260 kilojoule per mole. Third, minus 400 kilojoule per mole. Fourth, minus 450 kilojoule per mole. Just to think, it will take 20-second time. Okay, minimum 20-second time. Not minimum, maximum 20-second time it will take. You can solve it. Just to think, how will you solve? After that I will tell correct answer and its solution. How will you solve? I will give idea. Okay, I will tell you. Just to think. Its correct answer is minus 170 kilojoule per mole. Minus 170 kilojoule per mole. How? Now I am telling you, just keep pen and paper with you. See, you have to calculate this bond energy, you have to calculate heat of hydrogenation. You have to calculate heat of hydrogenation of ethylene, not ethylene, ethylene. You have to calculate heat of hydrogenation of ethylene. Then first to write the this things reaction means CH2 that is ethylene, and its hydrogenation means plus H2. CH2 double bond CH2, that is ethylene, plus H2, that will give CH3, CH3. Ethane means ethylene will give ethane after hydrogenation. Correct? Then now just to see how many CH2. Then in CH2, two bonds are there. In CH2, double bond. Again CH2, two bond is there. Correct? And hydrogen plus hydrogen, HH. Then now you will get C2S6 means CH3. Then 3 CH bond with first carbon. Correct? And again you will get CH3, ethane you will get. Then CH3, CH3. Correct? Total 6 hydrogen bond you will get. Okay, total 6. CH3, and one bond will be joining 2 carbon. Means total 3 plus 3, 6, plus in the middle 1, 7. Then now, how will you get this? Then heat of reaction. Now I told you heat of reaction is equal to bond energy of reactants minus bond energy of products. Then bond energy of reactants, that is the 4 hydrogen, 4 total bond CH2 is there. Then 4 CH bond. Then CH bond value is given. 4 into CH bond, whatever value is given, you multiply. Plus bond energy of double bond is required. CC double bond is there. CH2, double bond CH2. Then single bonds are 4, CH. Then 4 into CH bond energy it is given. Plus carbon double bond. That value is also given. Plus hydrogen you require, HH, that value is also given. Then you have to put all 3 values minus product. Product is only 1, CH3. Then 6 CH is there, CH3, 3 CH3, 3 CH, again CH3. Then 6 CH. The CH value is given, CH bond in value is given. Then 6 into that value. Plus carbon single bond. That value is also given. Just to put all values, and then you do simplification. Means this 600 carbon double bond is 600 plus HH bond, that is the 400 minus 2 into 410 minus 350 kilojoule. Means simply after putting all values, you will get minus 170. All values are given. You remember that carbon double bond, carbon double bond, first single bond value is 350. Carbon double bond 600. HH bond 400. And CH bond 410. Then reactant minus product you have to do. Means 4 CH bond is there. Then 4 into CH bond. CH bond, what is the value for CH given? Then for CH, its value is given 410 value is given for CH. Correct? Like that way, other value you put here. Correct? Bond energy of 4 carbon hydrogen plus bond energy of carbon double bond plus bond energy of HH. Correct? 3 all you added minus product. Then product is bond energy of 6 carbon hydrogen bond plus bond energy of carbon single bond. All value you put, then you will get delta H of reaction, that is for hydrogenation. Okay, after this for reactant it will come 1000, or if you will add all for reactants it will come 1000, and for product it will come minus 1170. Hence you will get finally minus 170 kilojoule. Okay, actually keep pen and paper, then it will be very easy to calculate. Hence minus 170 kilojoule, that is the correct answer. Option A is correct. Now numericals based on this work done in isothermal expansion I am going to discuss. Numericals based on work done in isothermal expansion. Now question I am reading. 1 mole of an ideal gas at 300 Kelvin is expanded isothermally from an initial volume of 1 liter to 10 liters. The delta E for this process is, R value is given, 2 calorie per mole per Kelvin. Then the delta E for this process, 4 options are given. First 163.7 calories, second 0, third 1381.1 kilocalorie, fourth 9 liter atom, 9 liter atmospheric, also you can write 9 liter atom. Then atom means here only 9 liter atom is given, unit is liter atom, 9 liter atom. Then again I am repeating the question. 1 mole of an ideal gas at 300 K is expanded isothermally from an initial volume of 1 liter to 10 liters. The delta E for this process is, 4 option is given. 163.7 calories, second 0, third 1381.1 calorie, fourth 9 liter atom. Okay, this question was asked in CBSE medical, and here in this question R value is given 2 calories per mole per Kelvin. This question you can solve within 15 seconds. Just to think, after that I will tell correct answer, and how will you solve I will tell you. Just to think. Its correct answer is 0. How? Now I am telling you. It is very easy to solve. 15 seconds I given time, that is more than sufficient. For isothermal expansion of an ideal gas, delta E value is equal to 0, because process is isothermal. Then for isothermal expansion of an ideal gas, delta E value is 0. Very simple way. This is the condition for isothermal expansion. Isothermal means no change of heat. And the correct answer is option B. This question was asked in medical examination. Next question I am telling you. 2 moles of an ideal gas expanded spontaneously into vacuum. The work done is, first option 0, second 2 joule, third 4 joule, fifth this first option is 0, second is 2 joule, third option is 4 joule, fourth option is 8 joule. This question will take hardly 10 second time to solve it. Again I am repeating the question. 2 moles of an ideal gas expand spontaneously into a vacuum. The work done is first option 0, second 2 joule, third 4 joule, fourth 8 joule. Just to think it will take hardly 10 second time. Just to think. Its correct answer is 0. First option. How? Now I am telling you. For these things, pressure, external pressure, here it is expanding in vacuum. Expansion is in vacuum, means then in vacuum what is the pressure? External pressure is equal to 0. External pressure in vacuum, what is the pressure? 0. Correct, because it is vacuum, no pressure, 0. Then now if we will apply W is equal to, means work done is equal to pressure into change in volume, then pressure is 0. Then all thing will be 0. Correct? Hence work done will be 0. Work done is equal to pressure into change into volume. Pressure into change in volume. Then pressure is 0. Then whatever be the volume, finally it will be 0. Hence correct answer is work done will be 0. That is the option A is correct, 0. Next question I am telling you. The work done in arcs for the reversible expansion of 1 mole of an ideal gas from a volume of 10 liter to 20 liters. 10 liter to 20 liters at 25 degree centigrade is, or Celsius, same is, 4 options are given. 2.303 into 298 into 0.082 log 2. Second, 298 into 10 to the power 7 into 8.31 into 2.303 log 2. Third, 2.303 into 298 into 0.082 log 0.5. Fourth, 2.303 into 298 into 2 log 2. Again I am repeating the question. The work done in arcs for the reversible expansion of 1 mole of an ideal gas from a volume of 10 liter to 20 liter at 25 degree centigrade is, first option 2.303 into 298 into 0.082 log 2. Second, 298 into 10 to the power 7 into 8.31 into 2.303 log 2. Third, 2.303 into 298 into 0.082 log 0.5. Fourth, 2.303 into 298 into 2 log 2. This question was asked in CMC Vellore in medical exam. Just to think, it will take hardly 15-second time maximum to solve it. Just to think, after that I will tell correct answer and its solution. How will you solve? I will tell you. Just to think. Its correct answer is 298 into 10 to the power 7 into 8.31 into 2.303 log 2. Means second option B is correct. 298 into 10 to the power 7 into 8.31 into 2.303 log 2. How? Now I am telling you. Okay, just listen carefully. Here, by formula, that work done is equal to 2.303 nRT log V2 upon V1. Volume is changing from V1 to V2. Then this is actually formula which you will use. W is equal to 2.303 nRT. N is the number of moles. R, gas constant. T, temperature. Log V2 upon V1. Only you have to put the value. You will get the result. Then now 2.303 N is equal to 1 mole. According to the question, only 1 mole is there. That the work done in arcs for the these things for an ideal gas, not this thing. The work done in arcs, the reversible expansion of 1 mole of an ideal gas means N is equal to 1 mole. N is equal to 1 mole. R value is value you should note down 8.31. Always you remember 8.31 R values, correct? And you have to calculate in these things arg. Then 1 joule is equal to 10 to the power 7 arg. Then you have to multiply it into temperature. Now actually 8.31, that is the joule. Now you just multiply by 10 to the power 7. Then answer will get in arg. And temperature is 298 because 25 degree means 273 plus 25, 298. And log value, that is V2 is 20, V1 is 10 because volume was increased from 10 to 20. Then 20 is up, 10 is down, then you will get log 2. And so correct answer you will get 298 into 10 to the power 7 into 8.31 into 2.303 log 2. Just simply you have to put the all values. You will get the result. And so option B is correct. And also a various technique to know the correct answer. By seeing you can tell the answer. How? Then by seeing the value 10 to the power 7. That is for 1 arg. One, if you want to convert answer in this answer you want to convert in arg, then joule, if you want to convert in arg, you have to multiply by 10 to the power 7. 1 joule is equal to 10 to the power 7 arg. And say in other 4 option, only option B has a multiplication of 10 to the power 7. Hence by seeing also you can tell that option B is correct. This question was asked in CMC Vellore. Today's last question I am discussing. An ideal gas expands from 10 to the power minus 3 cubic meter to 10 to the power minus 2 cubic meter at 300 Kelvin against a constant pressure of 10 to the power 5 Newton per meter square. The work done is, 4 option is given. First, minus 10 to the power 3 kilojoule. Second, 10 to the power 2 kilojoule. Third, minus 0.9 kilojoule. Fourth, minus 900 kilojoule. Again, I am repeating the question. An ideal gas expands from 10 to the power minus 3 cubic meter to 10 to the power minus 2 cubic meter at 300 Kelvin against a constant pressure of 10 to the power 5 Newton per meter square. The work done is, 4 options are given. First option, minus 10 to the power 3 kilojoule. Second, 10 to the power 2 kilojoule. Third, minus 0.9 kilojoule. Fourth, minus 900 kilojoule. Okay, this question will take 15-second time, maximum 15 seconds, just to think how will you solve. Okay, this is again formula based question. Okay, if formula you are knowing, you can solve it. Okay, just to think. After that I will tell correct answer and its solution. How will you solve? Its correct answer is should be minus 0.9 kilojoule. Minus 0.9 kilojoule. How? Now I am telling you. Listen carefully. Actually, in this case, work done. I told you work done is work done formula that pressure into change in volume. Pressure into change in volume. Correct? But here it will be minus sign. Minus P into change in volume means V2 minus V1. Correct? Because here in question it is given that question an ideal gas expands. Expansion is from 10 to the power minus 3 cubic meter to 10 to the power minus 2 cubic meter at 300 K against a constant pressure. Then constant pressure value is given. How much? 10 to the power 5 Newton per meter square. Newton per meter square. 10 to the power 5. Then here pressure is given. Then you put the value, all value put here. Then W is equal to minus P into change into volume means V2 minus V1. Then P is equal to minus 10 to the power 5 minus you have to write against the pressure you are doing minus and after that volume is given V2 minus V1. Then V2 actually here that volume is decreasing. That's why you are writing the minus 10 to the power minus 2 to the and this volume is given 10 to the power minus 3. 10 to the power minus 3 means what? That is power is less 1 divided by you can tell this is 1000 1 cubic meter divided by 1000. Correct? That is a less value. 1 cubic meter divided by 1000 and other is more value. This is the 1 divided by 100. 1 divided by 100. Correct? That is the more value. Means expansion is going on against the external pressure. Correct? Then pressure is against the external pressure. Pressure value is given 10 to the power 5. That's why here work is done. Work is done by the system. By the system. Okay, because expansion is going on. That's why it is minus. Then now just put the all value. P is equal to 10 to the power 5, V2 is equal to 10 to the power minus 2, and V1 is equal to 10 to the power minus 3. Then after the solution, after the simplification, 10 to the power 2, if you will take common, then you will get 1 minus 0.1. In bracket, V2 minus V1 you have written. Then 10 to the power minus 2 minus 10 to the minus 3, 10 to the power minus 2, take it common. Then in bracket 1 minus 0.1 you will get, means 0.9 will remain. And outside 10 to the power minus 5 into 10 to the power minus 2. Correct? Hence you will get, what will remain? 10 to the power 3 will remain and 0.9 will remain. Then 9.9 into 10 to the power 3, outside minus is there, means minus 0.9 into 10 to the power 3 joule, means the final result will be minus 0.9 kilojoule. 10 to the power 3, for that you write K, kilo, 1000 means kilo. Then you will get minus 0.9 kilojoule. Hence correct option is minus 0.9 kilojoule. Option third, C. Option C is correct. Today I am stopping only here. Again next class I will continue. Okay. Thank you.